Hi, it's December 8th and I'm Arielle Hixson in Honolulu, Hawaii, here to honor the 75th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor. Hundreds gathered yesterday to mark the day and pay tribute to the veterans who served and those who lost their lives. Jets, battleships, salutes. Then a moment of silence, all part of a memorial 75 years in the making. It was on December 7, 1941, when Japan attacked the Pearl Harbor naval base in Hawaii and pulled the United States into World War II, the deadliest war in history. Those who fought and those who died were honored yesterday.
That we were defeated by our enemy for a moment does not diminish the nobility of the sacrifices made by Americans that day for the sake of duty, honor, and country.
How does it feel to be back here 75 years later?
Well, with this crowd, it's kind of overwhelming.
Just to pay homage to the people that didn't make it. Sorry, I'm sad about that.
I feel it's good to honor our veterans because of how they put their lives on the line for us and protected our country.
It's important to know about it, especially at a young age, because you weren't there to see it. So the more you learn about it, the more you know what really happened and how it was so significant towards us.
Now, to get a feel for how Pearl Harbor went down, most rely on museums and tours to remember the past. But one young person wants to hear directly from the source. We met up with a teen who traveled all the way from his home in California to Pearl Harbor for the memorial, just to meet his heroes up close.
Thank you so much, Mr. Block.
This is 19-year-old Rishi Sharma. While most teens fan over athletes, movie stars, or musicians, Rishi lights up when a World War II veteran walks in the room.
This is the same generation that put man on the moon and created an era where the only records there are broken ones. And now they're all in their 90s and they're dumped in senior homes and they're widowed and they have no one. And people don't realize that these men are walking history books and that these are the heroes who literally saved the world.
Rishi made it his mission to interview a World War II veteran every day. So far, he's interviewed just under 200. For Rishi, college, a job, and even dating have taken a back seat. Right now, it's all about honoring the few stories left of some of the bravest men in American history. What inspired you to work with veterans and hear their story?
You know, they say that you die twice, once when your heart stops beating and once when your name is uttered for the very last time. I'm trying my hardest to make sure that these men are never forgotten and that they never die in that sense.
Today, most Pearl Harbor and World War II veterans are in their late 80s and 90s. And as the years go on, there are fewer and fewer veterans left.
The only reason I'm alive today is because of you.
Every moment, those first-person accounts of Pearl Harbor are disappearing. During World War II, about 16 million Americans served in the war. And now there are only 620,000 veterans left. 372 veterans die each day. Why is it important to hear firsthand from the veterans?
It's very important for people to wake up from their self-absorbed worlds and take a step back and realize that there are these heroes out there.
To honor the veterans of the past and preserve their stories for future generations, Rishi created a nonprofit called Heroes of the Second World War. He films his interviews with veterans.
Did you think you were gonna die?
Oh yeah. I went by a camouflaged machine gunner, and he didn't know the war was over. He machine gunned me.
And after, he makes a copy for them to save. His goal is simple, to keep their stories alive. How does it feel to meet someone like Rishi, who is so passionate?
Well, he is. I believe he's sincere about what he says. I go to college and high school and speak and tell them about the experience I've been through and all like that. And I hope they can understand what it means to have somebody to protect this country. That's what I was doing.
It's good to know and still be alive to know that you did a part in the freedom that we all enjoy.
Rishi eventually hopes to expand his efforts, getting people involved nationwide with his initiative Become Friends with a World War II Veteran.
It's almost like Adopt a World War II Vet program. So these volunteers take the men out to lunch or dinner. They go to spend time with them just to hang out. they'll give them a call, talk to them for a couple hours, and they'll just be there for them because no one else is.
He also urges others to pick up a camera and interview a veteran themselves.
I think that is a double benefit because it gives them someone to talk to and it gives them a friend.
Keeping history alive, one story at a time.
To learn more about Rishi's cause and how you can make a difference in the life of a World War II vet, go to channel1.com. All right, guys, that's it from us here in Hawaii. After the break, Tom Hansen takes over from the Channel 1 News studios with a look at who is this year's Person of the Year.